Hello, everyone. This is 2BH, Irresistibly Honest. I'm Gabriel.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Adrian.
And again, we want to thank anyone who's listening. We really appreciate it, whether it's day, night, wherever you're going to school, work. We hope you're having a great time, and we hope you really enjoy it. In the last time, we were talking about scary stories, and a couple people actually commented saying that they enjoyed it, and some people had their own stories, which is fantastic. We really love hearing them from you.
And some of them were really similar to ours.
I know. Some people said that after listening to our podcast that they heard knockings too. So you're welcome. I hope that's a good thing.
I hope.
I hope that's great. And going along with the scary stories, we're actually talking about some scary movies as well. And we wanted to continue that in this podcast. So actually one that I actually really liked is actually on Netflix, and it's called Veronica.
Oh la la, yeah.
It's in Spanish, but it has English subtitles. So, but I mean, it's super good. You know, it's one of those movies that doesn't have like the jump scares. You know, that it's actually suspense, and I freaking love those.
It's like not only scaring you just because of the jump scares, but it actually like scares you because it's supposed to be based on a real story.
Knowing that.
So knowing that, and it was just a typical girl with the typical family.
Yeah,
so it can happen to anyone.
Exactly.
It can happen to anyone.
Like the fact that it was based on a true story, it had me up at night like, so I'm not an exception.
I don't want to go to the kitchen anymore.
I know, man. And another movie that I really like, it's a bit older, but it's called The Unborn.
The Unborn. I've seen it, but to be honest, I don't remember.
To be honest.
Hashtag to be honest.
I haven't seen that one, but I think I've heard the name.
Okay, it's a bit old. I feel like I could spoil it a little bit. It's about a girl that when the mother was pregnant, she was having twins, but the twin died while she was pregnant or while she was giving birth, one of the two. And the evil twin, since it was dead, it was hunting the girl after she was born when she's a teenager.
Shit.
And it starts possessing the people that are close to her and everything. It's pretty tough, and it's actually scary. Like, it has a couple of jump scares, but it's really good.
Oh, I actually have seen it. Actually,
you've seen it?
Yeah, you actually mentioned what it's
remember.
about.
I know, man.
Is that one or a movie just like that with the same premise? But
It's probably it.
It's
I
probably
think it's it.
No, honestly, I don't remember being too scared about that one. Oh no,
it freaked me out a bit. Freak me out because I honestly love scary movies.
But
that's my favorite.
What do you think is the thing that we love about scary movies? Because I mean, it's like they call it like cheap thrills.
Oh, cheap thrills, like the jump scares.
Just the movie,
or the movie
itself.
Huh.
I mean, you're getting that like rush of adrenaline.
That's what I like. The rush.
When you're watching a good movie.
A good one. If not, if it's bad, you're laughing.
Yeah, you're laughing. And as a matter of fact, I have seen some scary movies. Like Chucky, man. Oh, I don't understand Chucky, and I don't enjoy watching Chucky. Whichever one. Just tell me one from the saga, and it's crap for me. Dang. I don't get that. I don't get the result of watching a good scary movie. I don't get the rush of adrenaline, you know, the feeling that someone's watching you, you know. And even better if you're watching it in the dark at night, you know.
Yeah, the mood.
And even more if you're alone, you know.
Ooh.
So, you know, lights off, only you, the TV or the computer or your phone.
Sounds romantic.
And yeah, with this like some wine going on over there.
On your own.
On the bathtub.
You think you're on your own.
Well, at least that's what you think. No, but yeah, I mean, I think that's what we love about scary movies.
Yeah.
The rush of adrenaline.
The rush. I really like that. I love the anxiety it gives you. You know, when you're like, look behind you, you know, and then
suspense.
The suspense. I think that's when you define, for me, a good scary movie. You know, the suspense. That like they don't scare you with just jump scares. You know, a few it's fine.
Yeah.
But when they get you with that suspense or with that actual fear, that's what I really like. You know.
You know what bothers me, and this is like generally speaking about movies, when they separate horror, terror, scary movies, and some suspense movies. You know, so it's like, okay, I know I like them all, but in which category? Like it's the movie that I like. So that kind of I don't really understand that, you know, because you can see a really good scary movie and it has everything, and it has everything. It has a kind of a terror, horror, and the suspense of it. So I don't know. I think that it will be just super easier just to put it on scary movies or horror movies. I don't know.
That'd be a lot easier to find.
Way more easier, dude.
Yeah, and well, going back to like the way we like the scary movies. For me, they're like what I like is morely the suspense and like the mystery. You know.
Oh, the mystery.
Because for me, the moment like they show what the monster is and like how to beat it, like it's no longer a scary movie. Like it's.
Yeah, it's just like an action movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
That reminds me of this one that they don't show you the monster at all for like pretty much like 75% of the movie.
Or
like Lights Out or Lights Off, something like that. Have you seen?
I know that one.
And also Bird Box has the same thing.
I've never seen that one.
Bird Box, I've heard about it, and from what I understand, it does have one. Lights Out like has that for like 2/3 of the movie, and like I said, the last third. Like it just falls because like you see it and it's like, oh, we can beat it now, and it's like, well,
okay, but when would you like to have the ending though? Because eventually, I mean, you like for them to beat it, you know, unless you like the bad ending.
No, I actually like more the ambiguous ending. They're like, we survived, but it's still out there. It might still get us,
like Silent Hill.
You know, sort of like another one that I saw that sort of has that. Is like It Follows.
I've never seen that one.
That movie sucks for me.
For me, I loved it. I honestly loved it.
No way.
It was full on suspense. It was just suspense. Like the fact that the monsters move so slowly, just like
what monster is just like you fucking allow people just not to die. That's practically the. I mean,
if you sleep around a lot, you'll be safe.
You'll get to 98 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have Tinder. It's gonna be super easy.
I just feel like it's just a suspense because it's always on the back of your mind, you know, like it's it coming for me next. Like did it already got the other people, you know?
Nah, but for that, I just love these movies. What are they called? Where some people had the vision that they were going to die and they avoided and they're dying one by one.
Final Destination.
Oh man, the first two,
bro. You like them?
No, I freaking love them.
Oh,
but the thing is that they traumatized me.
Oh my god!
Because I remember I was if I am driving behind a truck that has locks.
Didn't that happen to you?
Yeah, actually, it happens to me once in the I-10.
But he survived.
I survived.
Final Destination.
I survived. I don't know if I skipped or I did survive.
I know, they skipped you.
I skipped or it wasn't just my time.
True.
But I survived that. Yeah, the log was. It wasn't a log. It was practically what it's called.
Timber.
Timber.
Yeah, timber. I think. And
I just said the word because of the song.
I mean, it was bouncing. Okay, imagine this. I'm behind the truck. We're going 60 miles per hour. So one of it just falls. Damn. And he started bouncing, bro. Bouncing. So I was like, it's either I step on the brakes or I step on the gas.
Yeah.
Right? So I decided to step on the gas. So when he was about to bounce on the floor, that's when the car passes.
Shoot.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So I see through the rear, like to the mirror, and it bounces again as soon as I passed.
Dang.
So yeah, if I had this mental disorder thanks to Final Destination, it just got worse because of that.
I know, right? Or you could thank it and it prepared you.
I don't know. How how do you prepare for that? You know,
You react faster.
you react
I
faster.
could die.
The only way they show you how to avoid that is to see a future. So I don't know how that really
True.
prepares you.
Exactly.
Dang
Though
it.
from Final Destination, I heard like the last one is actually the best one.
No way.
Yeah, and I
haven't seen
want to
that.
see it so bad. I want to see it.
How
so
many
bad.
do
haven't
they have? Because I think
Like
I
5 or
six.
6.
Either 5 or 6.
I think I stopped seeing them after the third one.
Yeah, because when there's a saga so big, talking about like a scary movie, it tends to go bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, because of the name, they people like they already know people are gonna go see them. So like they just worry more about like getting it done fast.
That's
Okay.
Because
I
they
wouldn't mind
did get
waiting.
worse each one. Like each new one was worse than the last one, except till the last one, since they knew it was gonna be the last one.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad they put some effort. For me, I think I stopped liking them because the deaths became like super extra. Like that one girl that got locked in the sunbathing.
Like super detailed. Like
Yeah,
it's never
or
gonna happen, right?
in that tanning bed, and then she just got fried. Like,
Oh, from the second one, it was the two
Is it-
girls.
I think it was just one, no?
No, it was two
Oh,
girls.
it's two
'cause
girls?
There was
And one cup.
a stand that fell
Oh yeah,
and got in between
it's
the
just
two,
like
getting stuck.
someone wanted you to die. You know?
Exactly.
They sort of show like death is like a smart thing in those movies. Like it's
Oh yeah, it's
like
following
trying
you
to-
and
Or like,
trying to set you a trap and all that. Huh?
did you guys see the one where like I think they're watching like NASCAR and they're in the stands, I think, and the motor flies and just smashes him.
yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
seriously, that's like 1 in a million, but unlucky dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Dang.
if you skipped in the movie, I mean, if you
Mhm.
skipped, like your final destination is to freaking die in
Yeah,
the worst random way, I think.
yeah,
No.
pretty much.
And the other movie that I was thinking about is from this guy, the little puppet,
Oh, Saw.
Saw.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I didn't
I-
like him, to be honest.
bro. I remember the first one. It was super scary for
The
me.
first one was
Yeah.
okay.
And I remember because I went in middle school. In middle
Oh,
school.
damn.
And
Young
with the
age.
people, it was super weird because they took us from school to watch the movie.
What?
Right? So it was over. I think it was over 18 years old, and we were in the middle
Damn.
school like 15, 16 years
They're
old.
trying to traumatize you. You're
I know, like these kids are crazy. We have to.
tame them with
tame
fear.
them.
Let's use fear.
And actually, the professor told us, like, if you keep doing what you're doing right now, we're gonna put you in a room.
We're gonna play some games.
We're gonna play. Are you willing to play a game?
No.
No, thank you. I'll
You know-
behave.
Another one that I only liked the first one from Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity.
Do you guys remember that one?
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
first one, I was so scared. That one got me so scared. I mean, I was a kid, but it was so cool because I mean, there's no monster. You never see anything. You know, it's just like, what do they call it, poltergeist or something?
Oh, it's
like
a
that?
demon.
A demon, something like that. But you never see it. You know, you see like the steps because they use the powder.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah,
dude, I was so scared the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And then like,
And by the time I think it was original, huh?
yeah, it was. Yeah, and apparently like they did that because it was super low budget,
Yeah.
and it
man.
ended up being a
Bro.
great movie.
I think they literally recorded it in the director's house, like literally.
But it was super good. And the next ones, I didn't like 'em.
Like, too much overworked.
Yeah, like I think I can't remember which one, but there was one where it's about this girl that she's being possessed and she's having a demon baby or whatever, and that's, you know, like going from what we see from the first one to that, to me was like, yeah, I lost it.
Yeah,
You know?
they just tried to copy the formula, I guess. Like just do it like almost exactly the same, but like
Exactly.
I don't know, it just never felt the same as the first one.
Exactly.
You know? Like, it's-
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
You know what's a movie that really like traumatized me for some reason?
Which
like
one?
to me, zombies are pretty scary. I don't know if you
Okay,
guys, like,
okay.
they're very scary to me. I feel ready,
Uh-huh.
but I'd be scared. It's I don't remember the name, but it's like a hotel or like an apartment building really big that they get this infection and people start going.
I think it's called VHS.
VHS, is it?
It's called Rec, I believe.
Rec?
And there's an American and I believe
And Spanish version.
Spanish version. I remember what the American movie is called, but the Spanish version is called Rec.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know which
That one, oh my god.
Quarantine. The American version is called Quarantine.
Yeah, Quarantine. I think that's the one I saw. But man, that one, oof, I was so scared. So scared, man.
And it's pretty raw, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And it, like just the idea of like, it just sucks that you're in that building, you know, and everyone outside is fine.
Yeah,
They're
because
just keeping you in there.
I mean, everyone thinks that they are ready for zombies or for something like that, right?
Yeah.
But you never realize that your worst enemy is not gonna be the zombies. It's gonna be the people around you.
Exactly.
And I think movies like that shows you that, like how tough it's gonna be, and with no like fruity filters.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's not like people are gonna be like, yeah, let's form a team. Let's get this big city and make it a safe zone. Nah.
Exactly. No, it's not
Give
gonna
me
happen.
food.
Like as soon as they know there's zombie apocalypse going on, they're gonna be out shooting people. I bet you whatever you want.
And you know, there's also gonna be a group of people that are still gonna be raiding them store, getting them TVs.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me get that new Xbox One.
Yeah, let me get the new iPhone. You're not even going to have signal, bro. Chillax.
He might not even get to use it. You know?
Exactly.
Shoot.
But they just think, oh, it's gonna get solved in like an hour, and I'm gonna have a free iPhone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think of those people that like they're prepared? You know, like they've built
the
bunkers
preppers,
on the ground.
bro.
That's crazy, man. Do you think it's a waste?
Híjole, man.
Do you like?
It's I mean, if you're preparing for a zombie apocalypse, I don't know how factable that can be, right? Let's say 2%.
That it might happen.
That's the probabilities, right? 2%. But however, if something else happens, you know, world right now is not doing so well.
I know.
So
True.
If a war begins or we're going to a shortage of water, and you happen to have water, people is going to kill for it.
Yeah.
So if you're prepared for a zombie attack or zombie apocalypse, you're also prepared for a human attack. You know.
True.
That's my guess. So if you're trying to be safe, I think if something happens, it was not a waste, but you're just testing your luck. Just like people in the 60s with the nuclear
bunkers.
Yeah, with the nuclear bunkers. There's a lot of people that don't even know that they have bunkers.
Wow.
In their houses. You know, there being a few posts on Reddit, I think, where people that have bought their new houses, they discover after 5-10 years that they had a bunker from the people that lived before them.
That's so cool.
So yeah, those people prepared pretty like seriously,
and that was real threats, you know.
Yeah, real threats.
Possible
and
threats.
They never got to use them.
Luckily.
Luckily,
kind of a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. A few of them were disappointed, believe me. A few of them were like, this is my moment, you know, after the new world, I'm going to shine. You know?
I'm going to shine, bro.
I'm going to come out and it's going to be like, oh, isn't there a game about that?
Huh?
What's it called?
Fallout.
Yeah, like coming out of the bunker, you know.
We're going down, and really around. Oh, no, that's Fallout Boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, man. But that whole topic's scary too. Like just those, I guess, apocalypse. You know, like like huge ones, like zombie apocalypse or like nuclear war, and like imagine just waking up and you're the last one.
Oh, like 20 days after. You remember that movie? Is actually
28 days later, no?
What?
28.
What did it say?
20.
Oh yeah,
20
28
days after. After what?
Those were the most important ones.
The
the
last
first
80.
the first 20, and the last 80 were like, nah, right?
It's because the last 8 aren't that interesting.
They were like, okay.
Now, if we're going there, like first talking about the being prepared, like it'd be hilarious if they were the first ones to fall, because everybody knows they're prepared, so they just raid them.
Oh, you know what? my neighbor over here, he got this bunker full of food. Let's go.
Let's go rob him.
That would suck, man. I mean, at least don't tell anyone.
And he has frost flakes.
Oh, but people that are prepared, they're telling everyone. Like, they're proud of being prepared.
Of course, man.
When they're buying them guns, like, you know why I'm buying this gun? Look, no, sir, why? I have a bunker.
And I already have it stacked with food.
And more guns.
And
like this.
Or making YouTube videos. Let me give you a tour of my bunker.
Hello, MTV Cribs. This is my bunker.
Oh,
My bunker has its own Instagram page.
I know, right?
And follow me, please. The page is gonna be my dear bunker.
And I'm putting my coordinates too.
In case you want to visit.
Yeah, I'll give you a free tour for sure.
I have merchandise, shirts, cups.
like Lego bunker.
Oh damn!
Just a miniature model.
Yeah. How to enter and all that.
Yeah. Or you guys could download the 3D tour.
Yeah.
If you guys want it, I'll put a link in my
The
bio.
specifications and all that.
Exactly.
In case you want to build your own.
I'm selling the code to the lock for $50 in my Patreon. Damn, we took that a bit far.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, yeah. You know, I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of slasher movies. And I'm super glad that they're coming back. You know, like Jason.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like Halloween, Scream.
I didn't know they were coming back though.
They're coming back, bro.
Wow.
Halloween, the movie, just came out, 1-2 years ago?
I think just one.
It was just 1 year ago. And it was pretty bad, to be honest. I really liked it. And it appears that there's going to be another one. By the ending that they have, there might be another one.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully this time they don't screw it up. Because last time they just went off the rails, man. Like just every movie just like got more ridiculous. Like, you know?
I mean, but that's part of the slasher movies.
Yeah.
You know, Scream, Jason,
Freddy, scary and slasher.
I mean, well, maybe Freddy is in another, like...
You think so?
Yeah,
I
because...
think he blends the genres because he's like still like a slasher movie, but like horror slasher.
But the thing with Freddy is that you cannot run away from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what I was going to say is that being ridiculous is kind of part of the movies.
Yeah.
You know, because they're trying to run away from the assassin or the killer, and they're running in circles. Pretty much. They're like, oh, but I have to put my makeup first, or something like that. You know.
I mean, with Freddy, he's in your dreams.
He is in your dreams.
You gotta sleep at one point.
Exactly. So I'm sorry. I was watching the first movie the other day. It's fantastic.
It's really
fantastic, man. It really, really is better than some of the movies that are coming out right now.
Oh yeah.
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 Totally. And it came out what? 70s, 80s?
Around there.
Yeah, around there. And bro, it's great. It's a great movie.
Cause to be honest, like whoever thought of that, like damn, because that's a, I don't know, to think of something like that, like a monster that kills you in your dreams but could come out in real life too. Like whoa. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's inspired in some of like really elder or mythological stories, you know.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, in the first movie, actually, the people is drinking like a lot of coffee. They're trying to stay awake, running and all that.
Coke.
But they're doing coke, but at a certain point, they fall asleep again, and you're fucked, my friend.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I remember. I don't know. It was like the first one, second one, but that one guy that he kind of like tells himself like, I'm in my dreams, I can control them. And he starts kind of beating Freddy, but at the end he's like, nah, I'm kidding. Boom, and just kills him. Oh man, that was funny.
Just playing with him, right?
Yeah.
Like, you had the power, but
you're defeating me. Sykes.
Sykes, bro.
Oh yeah, like at one point, like they had like literally dream wizards, like trying to defeat him.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Like I was saying right now, like they just have money and they just kept making them like as fast as possible. And, like they just kept getting more ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I guess It's kind of okay, because now it's kind of like culture. Well, for some people, it's like on Halloween night, if you're not gonna go out, if you're not gonna go out to take your kids or get candy, you stay home, buy some munchies, whatever, and just watch Halloween movies. Like.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm just saying. I like that. Now that I don't really go out for candy.
I remember when
we can buy our own.
Exactly.
We have the money to buy our own.
Now that we work and life hits you hard, you buy your own
and
candy.
that we cried when we were alone.
Okay.
Candy.
Was it recording?
Damn it! I didn't press the pause button.
No, but I actually remember when after my wife and I got married, we used to hang a lot, and we love to watch scary movies. It's a perfect like. ¿Es el pretexto?
Excuse.
It's like the perfect excuse just to cuddle.
True.
Right?
True.
Because it's so scary that you have to cuddle,
Uh-huh.
And in the dark.
God, it's scary. It's okay. Come here,
So you're watching the movie in the dark,
all right.
cuddling.
Yeah.
It's the best, man. It's the best. Or even if you are alone, when I was a kid, I used to watch the movie It.
I actually like that movie.
It's really good, and I'm really really happy that they brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked the first movie.
They're making another one now.
That they brought.
The second part, because it's one whole story divided into two parts.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The original was also divided into two parts, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Every time I see it on TV, it's like I think they play one after the other, so you don't really notice
you don't
it.
really notice.
But I think they are two parts as well.
Didn't you read the book?
I was reading the book, but let me tell you something. For all the people, I'm not a native speaker. It's English speaker, as you noticed, right? I think it's super clear. And I was reading the book, and I was reading it in English, right? So since it was written in, I think, in the 70s,
oh wow,
or even before the 70s, so they are using this slang that they used to use in that moment at the time. So it's pretty heavy, bro. Like if I barely understand the slang that we're using nowadays, shoot, dude. Like try to understand the slang that they used in the 70s is some other thing.
Damn.
So yeah, I was trying to read it, but I'm not lying to you. Stephen King is super descriptive. Like,
that's nice.
If I walk, oh shit, no, no, my man. If I walk from here to the door, that was 4 pages.
Wow.
4 pages. He's like, he started walking 1 feet after the other, just like one drop of water after the other, in I don't know, blah 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 blah.
4 pages.
And he realized by the moment that he was walking, the first time that he walked.
Wow.
And by that time, the first time that he walked, his mama told him that meh. And that provoked him, and this and that and this and that and this and that, just to say that he got to the door.
Damn it.
So it's super super dense, and for the people that have read the book, it's super, well, for me it's super thick, right? And so it was too dense for me.
Wow.
I might not have the level to read it in English. I might read it in Spanish, but since I haven't bought the Spanish version. Okay. So I just quit it.
It happens, man. It happens.
Yeah, but for the people, I recommend it. I recommend the book. I just read like 1/4, and it was really good. I mean, it's pretty descriptive, and when he's talking about it, the monster, is super good. I mean, you kind of know, like, it has this like Lovecraft thing that it doesn't describe entirely the monster, so you can imagine some details of it.
Okay, so it kind of leaves it to you, right?
So
that's nice.
Everyone can have their own version of it.
That's nice.
Yeah, like depending what it scares you the most, that's the characteristic that it's gonna have. So that's special. I mean,
You know what I wish they made more of?
What?
Scary video games.
Scary video games.
I wish they made way more of those.
I think we all are in the same page. Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
Well, it was not even a game.
But I wish it was. That was freaking amazing.
The demo?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Demo for
EP?
Silent Hills?
EP? What was
It's
it?
called PT.
PT.
Playable teaser.
Whoever
I think it stands for post-traumatic.
There you go. They just missed the S for stress.
Exactly.
But I think whoever has played it before will know why we're pretty traumatized with it. That one, oh my god.
And at the end of the day, the game just got canceled.
True. Oh yeah, that was a horrible thing.
Yeah, it was
horrible situation.
Because of Konami, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just had some disagreement with Hideo Kojima, and
You screwed up, Konami.
not only that, like all his other projects like are like canceled.
And they had the actor. What's the name of the actor? You remember from
Reedus,
Walking Dead?
His last name is Reedus. Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. He was going to be the main guy from Silent Hill, the beauty game. So we played the PT, which was like, what would you call it?
Playable teaser.
The playable teaser.
Wow.
Man, you remember that teaser? We got scared. We got scared. We jumped from the sofa. We screamed.
We threw kicks at the TV.
We threw kicks at the same time.
Air kicks, yeah, at the same time. Man, that was an adventure.
That was hell of a game. I mean,
yeah.
I know it was a teaser, but I saw it as a game.
Me too. I saw it as a game too.
Yeah. It was complicated. We were going through it. Mm-hmm. You got super involved to it. I mean, just the fact that you had to plug the microphone and you had to
speak,
to whisper and to say some things in order to
and answer the phone.
Answer the phone.
That's
like
crazy.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know that was great. That was one of the most environmental things that I have ever played.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, not gonna lie, we cheated.
We cheated. I mean, we were watching the videos on YouTube too, in order for us
everything.
to know.
Yeah.
But
we got stuck in that last part like
I know
40 minutes, so we had to.
So we were like, okay, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, but honestly, like, pretty much like one of the best scary video games ever. Even though it's just a teaser, it's still like.
You think they'll ever make the full game of that?
That's the sad part of it.
Uh-huh.
If it was the best thing that I've ever played, in terms of scary things, I can just imagine how the game was gonna be. Mm. So it's super sad.
Yeah,
it saddens me a lot just to think the masterpiece that they had, and they just let it go. The super sad, my man. Super
they
sad.
Had gold, man. They just straight up had gold. Though
and you threw it.
He's still making that game with Norman Reedus, is the Death Stranding, which sort of seems that has scary elements, but it's definitely not. He's not trying to make a horror game.
Yeah, it looks super sci-fi.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, and also sci-fi sort of like also kind of Lovecraftian as well a little bit.
Okay.
But just a little bit, just
nice.
But it seems super interesting. I'm gonna lie, like.
I mean, it'd be nice. Like, imagine playing PT with the VR. Heart attack right there.
Heart attack for sure.
Yeah, but no, I think I would try it.
You'll super have scary. to sign a waiver.
I know,
sure.
Right?
For sure.
Sign my life away. Here you go. Man. And what do you guys think of Resident Evil? Like, because
Resident Evil
that seems to be, I guess, the most famous horror game. I'd say.
Yeah, first along with Silent Hill, I think.
Most mainstream horror.
Okay,
game.
that's the word.
Yeah.
Though I feel like they were more into action, less horror, like as they went on.
As they went on, yeah, for sure. But do you remember the number 2?
Oh yes.
That was my first love.
Really?
Talking about scary video games.
Number 2.
The Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
Yeah, we're not talking about poop, Just.
Oh, okay, I was like, I mean, it's scary sometimes.
That's scary a few times.
Yeah.
No, but
when you like fiber, you just
yeah. Fiber is the key of happiness. Now, the Resident Evil 2 was my first love. Talking about scary video games, and it was weird because nowadays, if you watch back to resolution that we used to have,
they were
in those
cubes,
games, They were cubes. I mean, you were playing scary Minecraft, right?
That's so true.
But the perspective that he had was super new, right?
True.
It was an innovation when talking about video games. So just by the fact, I mean, I think that zombies was like the new topic going around, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, like,
new
there was
scary
just a time
topic.
where it was just like the thing, you know, it's like the scary thing, you know.
Yeah, the
It
zombies.
was the monster.
The monster, like, it was zombies. So Resident Evil was practically one of the things why the zombies got to be that mainstream, like you said. And it was great. I mean, it had puzzles, it had a few jump scares also.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, you were running out of ammo,
I know.
right?
The
And you were,
suspense in that game.
and you had to have the knowledge in order to grab something or just let go of some other things, right? So you have to prioritize, what do you need? Do you need more bullets or do you need more plants to stay alive?
True.
You know.
Shoot.
So just the fact that you had like 6 bullets and the boss appears is like, come on, bro.
Bring it. I bet I could do it.
Bring it.
Crying.
Yeah, I remember
man.
playing Resident Evil 3 actually, cause
3, bruh. With what it's called?
Nemesis.
Nemesis, dude.
Ooh.
You're gonna hear some applauses. Nemesis, bro. Nemesis.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah, they were claps.
Yeah, I remember playing that game, but like at that time, like I was like scared, like terrified, like.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
I never played that game. Like, I would watch
I
Adrian
remember-
play that game.
Well, I only got like part of the first area, and as soon as I left that, I'm like, I'm just gonna
Never.
stop right here. And at
Not
the time, I
touch it.
didn't have memory cards, so like pretty much every time I played, I had to start from the beginning. So pretty much, I only played the beginning area like a bunch of times. I never was brave enough to
that
go
sucked.
farther.
Damn.
Yeah, back in those times when like they were making the good horror games, like I was
True.
too small, I believe, to really appreciate them. I
To
believe.
not
Oh,
be
yeah,
afraid
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I was terrified. Like I wasn't good enough to really get far in them. I was like, play that the first part, get scared, and then like I'm play something else.
Alright.
No, I just remember, dude. Like the first time that Nemesis appears was super frightening.
Really?
Yeah, because you felt powerless. I mean, the dude just killed like your teammate in front of you,
Whoa.
just like nothing, and you're there standing like, I'm new in this game.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, bro. But
Man.
damn, man, yeah, there were some pretty good games.
Mhm.
I remember the first and the second one. They were more about like some giant tarantulas, some giant what is called like some giant animals, but also a few monsters. But the third one was a lot about monsters, Nemesis, right? And what about the fourth one? Resident Evil 4.
I believe that was like when they got like the perfect combination and balance of action and horror.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, because after that, like it was just full on action. Like,
And do you think it was kind of like RPG or not?
not really, because there weren't really any stats. You know, it had a few elements, but it wasn't really like any stats you had to worry about. You just got the weapons, you know, like fucking playing Tetris with the weapons, you know.
Oh yeah. So
I remember that. I remember that.
That was something that you need to do, right? Like a skill that you need to have in order to play Resident Evil 4. And I remember the guy that used to sell you the weapons, right?
He was the creepiest guy in the game.
Really?
They never tell you who he is. He's just there.
I know. Super
Y'all want some
mysterious.
guns?
What's up, brah?
I mean, like, bro, there's zombies. I know, but you want some guns?
Got some good shit.
And then they never touched the guy.
No, but the thing is that he was weird.
I mean,
He had like blue eyes, like super blue eyes. I mean, like shiny blue. They were not just blue.
Wow.
I think he was like
part zombies.
I don't know, but he was infected with something.
I don't think they're really like the guys who made the game really thought about it. I think like back in those days they were like, when you like a way to sell you guns.
The mercenary. The mercenary was the name, huh?
I think so. Like they were like, we just create this random character, you know.
So
back in the day, like they
here you have it.
Yeah, like the way they thought about it, like it's just like, we just create some random character. We never explain who he is. Like, he's never gonna come back in any other game. You know?
So you better appreciate it.
I never got to finish the game.
No,
I had a used copy of the game, and there was a point in the game where like it used freeze, and like I couldn't get past that. I'm like, well,
that's what sucked about some games.
It was like this boss that turned like a centipede sort of thing.
Yeah,
like that's where like.
And it was huge.
When the animation of the transformation played, like the game would just freeze. I'm like,
Oh, so you were talking about Salazar? No, not Salazar. The bald guy.
Yes, the bald guy.
So it's practically the first boss of the game.
No, I fought like some giant dude, and then like the fish. And some other stuff. Like,
no, but talking about like the main monsters, he was like the first real one.
Well,
damn.
Man, that sucks.
You missed everything.
Yeah, practically.
Well, it was pretty long game because I remember playing for a lot before getting there.
Yeah.
You know?
It was really
the Chainsaw guys, you know.
Oh, I remember those guys.
Man, they were dangerous. One hit you.
Atrás de ti, pendejo. You were like, ah!
I know. And they took bullets like damn.
They were bullet sponges.
Hell yeah, and then they took like all your ammo, and then they just got a touch and you're dead. You know?
Like, hey, what's up, bro? You're dead.
Something in one area, like it was hilarious because like I managed to like sort of choose one of them, which was literally going up the ladder, shooting from up top. As soon as he got up top, get down from another ladder, shooting from the bottom. Was going in circles till he
playing
died.
tag.
Pretty much.
No, dude, those guys were pretty scary. But there were a few things in the same game. They were super scary. Just like the fact that you were just walking around and you could hear a voice from behind you. Oye, forastero! You remember?
Oh yes. Imagine playing that now, like with surround sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
get the
snap.
Especially got like headphones on with surround, bro.
You'll need a diaper.
Have you guys ever heard those like on YouTube, like the scary 3D sounds, and then you wear like the
like the ASMR?
I guess so.
The scary
scary ones.
No, man,
No,
never.
you
I
should
didn't even
try
know
them.
that they exist.
I need it right now. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna do it.
I've heard a couple. One, I mean, there's like the not scary ones where it's like they're just cutting your hair, but I guess they pass the machine through like different parts of the microphone, and you hear it in your headphones. It's pretty cool. I tried the scary ones, and sometimes I do get the shivers in the back of your head. You're like, ooh,
yeah, bro.
You should try them. You should try them.
Though going back to Resident Evil, like have you seen the remakes? They made a remake of the first two, and I believe
they look
there's
great.
rumor that they're making a remake of the third one, which that one is the one I'm interested in.
Oh my god!
If they make, I'm definitely playing it.
My god!
I might play the second one. I might buy it, but like I'm definitely getting the third one.
Wow. Oh man, I can imagine like the third one with the graphics and the feeling of the number 4, right? Like
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, like because when you see like the comparison of the second one to the
one now?
the remake,
Wow.
bro, like the old graphics look even worse. Like it gets better. I don't know how. But
How do you get more of a
And
cube?
the sad part of Resident Evil, the movies.
Honestly, I saw like the first 2 and that's it. I know there's
I've
more.
seen a few more. I think the first 3 or 4, 4 actually.
How many do they have?
Too many, way too many.
Way too many for what they're
Are
doing.
they like what's it called? Fast and Furious type of too many?
Yeah, but Fast and Furious, like it has an audience, you know, like it has like something for you, like you know, like those the dude's just making him just like because he wants to, like there's really no, like
no point.
Like he literally just uses the games to get random names out of. Pretty much, 'cause, like the characters are nothing like the characters in the game, you know. The story has nothing to do. Yeah, it's just some weird shit that he just thought. Of.
Like the main character of the movies is just as like a random character in the video games. It's not that even that important.
Well, that
Like
sucks.
the main guys from the video games, like Chris, Leon,
Jill.
Jill. Cherry, I think, is one of them, and they only appear like in the movies. So it was pretty disappointing. I actually got really like excited in the third one. I think it was the third one when Leon Kennedy appears, and I was like, this shit is about to get down. And no,
he died.
I don't remember he died.
No, he's in the last one, I believe.
But the thing is that they just concentrate on Alice.
Yeah.
So
the first two were okay. Like they sort of at least tried to look like the games. So if you played them, you're like, oh, you know.
Wait, which one came first?
Huh?
Which one came first?
What do you mean?
Like the video game or the movie?
The video game, bro.
Video game, dude.
Really?
Bro, what the hell? Get the hell out of here.
Relax,
Get the hell out of here.
By like 2 decades?
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
My bad.
Yeah, but like the director was like, because the actress, like, she's married to the director, so I believe like he was just like, how can I make my wife look cool? I think that's the whole point of the movie.
Wow.
And he's also making the Monster Hunter movies.
Oh.
Also with his wife as the main character. So.
And I've been watching some of the things that they're doing, and they're not doing anything like the video game. There's some military stuff going on.
As soon as I saw that picture of military vehicle, I'm like, dude. I just completely like forgot about it, ignored it.
That's not Monster Hunter.
It doesn't exist.
Dang. This guy's just ruining everything.
Yeah, I mean, and he's super sad because you're using the name of really good games to just make a profit of the people that like those video games.
Yeah, and a lot of directors did that like in the past. Like I think he's the only one who's kind of still doing it like just for that. Because in the past, like over in Europe, there was a way like of tax evasion pretty much. You know, just like create a random movie fast. You know, and they just grab video games because they already existed. You know, it was pretty cheap to get the license. There's already a story you make it for cheap. And, you know, you save a lot of money in taxes, you know, that lot of stuff.
Wow.
They make a law sort of like preventing that. So they're not doing that anymore, really. Like, except for him. Just because he wants to, I guess.
Wow.
Maldito, güey.
I know, but
You think his wife's just like, so when's my next movie?
I want a movie.
No.
If you don't give me a movie, you're not getting anything tonight.
No.
Movie, get a movie, guys.
And it has to be from a video game. For some weird reason.
For some weird reason.
Sounds like a fetish to me. But whatever.
Do Bomberman, right?
Oh, I know.
Don't do like Monster Hunter or Resident Evil. Do Bomberman.
I mean, do those games that haven't had a game in like 20 years. You know, like
Pac-Man.
The Tetris movie.
Duck Hunter, you know.
You know, because I don't think there's a way to be disappointed with a Tetris movie, you know? The fact that it's a movie...
Unless he loses.
Ooh. Oh, have you seen Player One? The movie Player One?
I've seen it. I liked it.
I've been wanting to see it.
I really liked it.
My man, it's pretty epic. I mean,
yeah, I've been wanting to see it.
For people that have played video games, it's like it shows you what's the meaning of playing video games. And it's the real essence of playing video games, just to chill, just to enjoy, and to share something with your peers, right?
Escape a little bit.
Escape from reality. Very Queenish, right? Escape from reality. Well, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's the true meaning of playing video games. To experience something that you wouldn't experience in real life. To escape a little bit from the reality that we're living right now. And just let yourself go, right?
And you even live your fantasies a little bit, you know. Cause when are you going to get to be an assassin? Never.
A knight.
A knight.
Ooh.
You can be a knight right now, but all you need is a fedora and a neckbeard, you know.
I know, right? You'll be a white knight. All you want.
No, but yeah, for sure. I mean, video games are... I don't know. Video games have been a big part of my life.
Me too.
And Player One, this movie talks, and I think pictures that pretty well. Because there's a lot of people that tends to play these first-person shooters. And there's a very aesthetic... population of the people that plays these games, you know?
Yeah, agree.
And, you know, we all have the example of the people that plays what is called Call of Duty. You know, like the little kid, like
That's
12 years
screaming.
old, screaming at you and, you know,
Talking shit.
talking shit.
Always telling you that he screwed your mom.
Yeah.
You know.
I fucking mom. Yeah, dude.
Totally, man.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
And I think a lot of us get a bad reputation out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Or even just the people that don't really know about video games are like, oh, that's nerdy or that's geeky, and it's like, okay.
But the thing is that right now, being a person that likes video games is something that you see as cool.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that wasn't it. I mean, if you were like, I'm playing Pokemon on my Game Boy, you were
the nerd.
the nerd of the school.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're doing it right now, girls are gonna say like, "Oh, you're cute."
And before, it used to be so hard to find a girl that would play games. That was like so rare before.
Yeah, you couldn't even like talk about video games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's gotten super popular that there's girls that just pretend they like to play video
I
games.
know.
Oh, man.
Dude, have you ever met one?
Not really in person, but
I mean, okay, so we had
cringe.
this group in class. This is already in college, right? And I guess I had her for class, and she was in the group, and we were in a group like to make a project thing. She was like just sitting around in that area where I was sitting. So it was like 4 people or 5, and this one guy, he started saying like, oh, you know, the new Assassin's Creed is coming out, I'm pre-ordering it. And I start telling like, oh, you know what, my brother likes that game. We just start talking about that a little bit, and I start telling him like, I like these other games, you know. And this girl's like, oh my god, I know Assassin's Creed. And the guy's like, oh really, do you play? Oh well, I've only played the first one. That was my favorite one. I think it was like, what, Brotherhood?
No, the first one just called Assassin's Creed.
Oh well,
And the first one was
well, I don't know.
it was a cool concept, but definitely till the second one was when like, oh, it's a good game.
Just by the way, Adrian is like a connoisseur of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, the first few I definitely like fell off after a while, you know, like
Because they're expensive.
well, and they did started falling in quality after
Okay.
a while. Like they became like they were coming out yearly, and as soon as a game starts coming out yearly, you know, just
Yeah,
the
that's
quality
true.
just drops.
That's true. Well, this girl started mixing up. Yeah, totally agree.
Cough.
No, this girl just started mixing up games, man. She was like, have you ever played Assassin's Creed in zombie mode? As soon as she said that, I was like, I'm done with this conversation. Honestly, dude, I was looking at her while she was talking. As soon as she said that, like, I just turned around. You know,
The cringe.
yeah, I was just like put my back towards her, and I'm like, I don't even know you. Don't, just don't.
I mean, I cannot even handle the cringe compilations online. I wouldn't mind seeing that on.
I know.
Online, you know?
I can imagine like, oh shit,
Oh Lord, no!
she needs some milk.
No, man, I just
You start doing Homer like.
I'd rather study than hear you.
I hate math and I'd rather do math.
No, man, the poor girl, and I ended up knowing that she liked the guy, and that's why she was saying all that stuff.
Oh, what a cutie.
No,
She tried. She
Stop.
tried, bro. She tried.
Try hard. I mean,
Try harder.
You know, you really liked him. You would put some effort into it.
I
you
know. Play.
Quick Google search. You know, just quick.
I know, right?
Just
At
quick.
least.
A quickie.
Though talking about like games getting mainstream, even though like I think a big part of it is actually like Call of Duty.
Yeah,
As much as you know, people take shit of to it, you know, and I'm not really a big fan of the games either. But like they are mainstream, you know. Like I think,
super.
you know, I think being so mainstream and so repair, I think is what actually caused games like as a whole to kind of go mainstream.
Because they also want to be up there.
That and then
I'm
like
guessing.
casual games, you know, like that and casual games, I believe, like are the big two things that made it go mainstream. You know, like the Minecraft, you know, Angry Birds, those type of things. Even though they're not, even though they're not games, they're just enough for like some people to like, oh, I'm not trying, you know, like
Yeah.
start trying more stuff.
You know,
And what do you think about the people that call themselves gamers and their console is
phone.
their phone?
I think it's all right.
Do you call yourself a gamer? You're playing on your
I
phone.
mean, they're playing games.
I mean, technically, they're gamers.
That's what I'm defining.
they're
as.
like
I just find it so hard.
You think so? You can't accept it?
Casual gamer, mobile gamer. Though honestly, these days since the market's so big, they are making more complicated, more complex games for phone.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Diablo got one.
For the phone.
One game
Diablo.
I was a bit disappointed. Just saying. I do like Diablo.
And I definitely was expecting Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was
Definitely
hoping
disappointed.
so bad for it.
If they had announced it and then like, oh, we're also making a mobile game, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
The people in the
That paid to attend the event because they were PC fans expecting their new game.
Boring, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the guy like, well, everyone has a phone, right?
I know he was like, because he said like, everybody started booing it like, what? You guys don't have phones?
Dude. He's lucky people don't carry tomatoes around.
I know.
But that's the thing, like, if you tell me that you're a gamer and the only console or the only platform that you're playing on is your phone, for me it's like you're trying to be a knight with a wooden sword. with a wooden sword. You know?
I guess
this is the only sword that I use. My man, you cannot kill someone with that.
I'm a knight.
You cannot be a knight with that equipment that you have. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, if you're really a gamer, you have to go for it. I mean, make the effort to have a console, or even the people that have a PC, they made even a bigger effort. And
or you're not even like a full-on console, like even a portable one, like the DS.
Oh yeah, but
PSP,
Switch now.
like
But-
the Switch, you know, like
my man, it was Switch. It's a console itself, but it's
freaking
portable.
powerful.
That's the next generation, I think, because it's super powerful and it's portable. It's everything you want.
I mean, it's the best of all.
Everything you have ever wanted.
Yeah, the best of all worlds, because there's just the portable games, like more casual. You can play them on your TV, and there's like more hardcore games, like the new Mortal Kombat that just came out. Like it came out on the Switch. You can play it on the bus. So you know, it's
True. You know that's something I would really love.
And by the way, we're not paid by Nintendo, but Nintendo, if you want to pay us, that's okay. We're alright with that.
We accept it.
Yeah.
You know, we won't deny
anybody
it.
that wants to pay us, honestly.
Yeah.
I know. We're okay. We'll sponsor you.
To talk about you.
Sponsor
not-
us. I got it wrong. Never mind. We won't sponsor you.
And to pay us to talk about you, not something else.
Hopefully.
Don't get it wrong, please.
But that's something I would really like to hear from like the people. Like, what do they think? You know, like what to them, like what's an actual video game player?
Well, video game player, like anybody, like I guess an actual gamer.
Okay, a gamer. Like, do phones count?
Oh yeah, by the way, I mean, people that you're listening to us right now, let us know. Let us know. First of all, do you love any video game? Second of all, what platform you are on? You know, Xbox, PS, Nintendo, phones.
Phones. Like,
Phones.
If you want.
Nokia,
No,
With that snake.
the new
Tetris.
Huawei's
Oh,
with no
I know.
Google support.
Damn.
And yeah, let us know what platform you're playing on and what is your favorite video games. By the way, we already have a Facebook account, so you can
it is.
find us on Facebook as H2B Podcast and
2BH.
2BH. I mean, what did it say?
H2B.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
H2O. You need
I'm
to
sorry,
hydrate,
I'm
buddy.
dyslexic. Yeah, 2VH Podcast on Facebook.
That's right.
And also, we're gonna be going to YouTube.
Yeah, we're migrating to YouTube now.
So you might be hearing this already on YouTube. So if you're hearing already this on YouTube, give it a like, thumbs up.
Exactly. And be ready for more as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And for the people on SoundCloud, this is going to be our last one as well. And we'll be moving to YouTube. So if you like our content, you know, go ahead and go to YouTube. We feel like it's a bit more available to people and a bit easier to get to.
Easy to reach.
Exactly. So I feel like that's
Very friendly
like it.
platform.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And also let us know what you guys consider to be a gamer. Like if phones count.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like-
I have my point of view.
Yeah, I have my own. I mean, I don't go too strict on the line, so I think
right?
phones is like, go ahead, be a gamer, whatever. But let us know.
Do you think playing on your phone makes you a gamer or not? Because I mean that makes you like, if you're playing Candy Crush, my mom is a gamer now,
And she needs lives.
and she needs lives. So follow her on Facebook and give her lives.
Give her some lives, please, because
Give some lives, please.
she keeps messaging me and it's annoying.
She keeps spamming the message.
I know. Like, give me a life. Give me a life. Damn. I remember when my mother would play that and she would like, I mean, not saying that she has to cook. Don't get me wrong, but like she was going to and she never did. That's what I'm saying, because she was too busy with her Candy Crush.
Yeah, dude.
Was scolding us for playing too much games.
I know, right? And then now she's like, wait, give me a minute. Like, shut up. I'm busy. Like, oh, crap.
Give me a life and shut up.
Oh, crap.
I mean, that was hardcore. I mean, that was.
I remember that the this time that we were super hardcore on gaming. I'll call it a gaming rampage. I remember that we have my TV next to Adrian's TV, my PS4 next to Adrian's PS4.
In the same room.
In the same room.
Christmas.
2
weeks off. No job, no nothing. Just
Exactly.
video games.
So
from the moment you woke up to the moment you went to sleep.
that was crazy.
That was amazing.
That was crazy,
That
bro.
was too much.
I mean, I woke up and I was like, hey, Adrian,
Let's play.
it's already 9 a.m. Let's hit it.
I mean, what we're playing, Destiny, right?
Destiny, the first
Bro.
one.
Like, after that end, then you went back like home and like, I did not play video games for like 6 months.
Yeah, that was true. We didn't play any video games for at least 3 good months.
Yeah. After 3 months, like nothing, and then like after that, like just maybe once in a while.
Once in a while.
It took me a while because I know, like I got burned out. Like
Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, 2 weeks from the moment that you will wake up to the moment that you go to sleep, and we were going to sleep like what, 11, 12?
Really late. It was very late.
Yeah, very late. So yeah, we took it to the extreme.
Would that be considered like a LAN party?
Oh,
Sort of.
maybe,
A little
yeah.
bit? Two
Yeah.
people? That's fine.
Two people.
You don't need-
Two people is a party.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Something I really believe. You don't need a lot of people to make a party. Like, honestly, if you could be with 3 people, and if they're the right people, it's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah,
You guys
for
think so?
sure.
I mean, because even when you go to a party, you're really only talking to like 2-3 people.
I know.
what's that smell, guys? I smell the next topic for the next podcast.
Parties?
Parties.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I like
we got
that.
some stories.
Ooh.
But
Oh,
not
man.
crazy parties, but like I said, like just
And one of them also involves video games like Pokemon on your phone.
Okay.
oh that story.
Oh, that story.
Oh, I remember that.
We're definitely throwing that next time.
Yeah, it's a juicy ones.
So the smell that you just had, guys, is the topic for the next podcast.
Exactly.
Parties. So
Parties
also
and stories.
party stories.
Wow.
Wow.
You just did it.
How did I came up with that, huh? Yeah. Send us a Twitter at 2BH podcast or at Facebook 2BH podcast also.
Yeah, I think we're 2BH podcast on everything. At
At the moment.
Hopefully we
So,
keep it that way.
Send us either Twitter or in Facebook and let us know, what are your crazy party stories?
Exactly.
Right?
Maybe we'll talk about some in the next one.
Yeah, maybe we will mention your crazy party stories.
Exactly. Or if you want us to, shout out for anyone, let us know and we'll gladly do it here as well.
Yeah, just like, hey, say hi to me on your podcast.
Exactly.
We will gladly do it.
Exactly. And now that we'll be on YouTube, share the love. Subscribe if you really like it. Give us a like. That'll help out a lot. And share it to your friends.
Exactly. So right now we're hitting the 1 hour 3 minutes.
1 hour, exactly.
So I think it's the right moment just to say see you in the next time. Huh?
See you in the next time, and thank you again for listening. If you made it this far, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Exactly. So if you made it this far, just thumbs up and subscribe, my man.
Exactly. Again, I'm Gabriel.
My name is Eddie.
And my name is Adrian.
And this is 2BH Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Again, we are irresistibly honest.